Okay, Stray Kids YouTube playlist. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I've been feeling talking to you guys, and I know it's a different type of video. It's not a reaction video, but it is my YouTube channel, and I can do with it what I want. But I feel like, you know what? I just want to do a chit-chatty type of video with you guys, and we're just going to talk about Stray Kids, okay? Like I've mentioned in other videos, I am a stay baby, so my knowledge is not the best when it comes to the Stray Kids. So yes, and it's a hobby of mine, it's a passion project of mine, it's when I have time, and yeah, I'm just intrigued by these 8 wonderful human beings and intrigued about their journey and all that. So I'm on and off learning about the boys. It's just how it is. I do have a full-time job. I'm a mom. I am a content creator. I have an online business. So I have many passion projects, and one of them is Stray Kids. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kristina. My name is 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗬 on all my social platforms. So if you're interested, go follow me on TikTok, Instagram, but especially here. And YouTube, honestly, is my most natural and authentic self on this platform. I feel I can express myself as naturally as possible. If you know anything about social media, you know how fake it can be. So yes, anywho, what we're going to talk about while I'm driving into town to do some food shopping on this Saturday is what I've been seeing lately. And I've been sick for the last 5 days with a major cold. So what do you do when you're feeling down and sick? You watch some Stray Kids, obviously. And it's like my knowledge is everywhere about Stray Kids. I do want to watch the survival show start to finish, so I'm like at the beginning still. And I mentioned on this playlist before that I do want to do that and share that journey with you guys, but I don't want no copyright issues or copy strikes. So unfortunately, sharing that on my channel is a no-go. I mean, I've recorded the episodes and I added to my reaction, and then bada bing bada boom, I get copyright issues. So no, we're not doing that anymore. Wow, you drive very fast. Anywho, what was I gonna say? So what I want to share with you guys, it's so funny how you get sucked into the rabbit hole of Stray Kids. So it started off the other day on my YouTube feed. Like on YouTube, I get recommended what I like, and it started off the other day by people reacting to God's Menu by Stray Kids, and then I got sucked in again. And these videos I haven't seen before, and I just love God's Menu. I love the music video. I love the musicality of it all. I love how intense it is. The first 5 seconds in, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like being shot out into space already, like after the first 5 seconds, and seeing stars and planets, and I don't know, I just think it's such a great music video. All the plot parts that they play, and yeah, and goosebumps on my thighs and arms every time when it comes to different parts of that music video, and the Felix effect, obviously. So the other day I got sucked into watching a million gazillion reaction videos, and that started in the afternoon. This was the other day, mind you. So I'm sick on the couch watching reaction videos on my phone. Time to go to bed, right? Time to go to bed. I'm up till 3 in the morning still watching reaction videos to Maniac, to Megaverse, to 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, to S-Class. So I went down the rabbit hole again, and it's like, it's something about Felix's parts, and I love them all. They're all so freaking talented. I mean, Changbin, his dance moves in which song was it? Is it S-Class? No, it's Maniac. I mean, oh my goodness, and Hyunjin's red hair in Maniac, and oh my goodness, and Lino in which music video was that one? But my goodness, Venom. It's like, I know I mentioned this basically a year ago. It's like, I look at these boys like as a mother figure. You know, I'm proud of them and I want them to succeed. But this sounds so wrong saying this out loud. Like, I mean, I'm proud of them, but some of the stuff that they do, I'm like, am I like, you know, looking at, you know, a little lamb here? I don't know. I remember it's like, you know, I'm a grown woman now. You know, when you're younger, you look up to older, when you're, you know, a teenager, you look up at older men, and you're like, oh, he's so hot and everything. Now it's the other way around. It's like, I'm older than Justin Bieber. I'm like, you know, please don't hate me. Am I gonna die for my sins? I'm just saying, you know, they're grown-ups, I'm grown-ups, you know. It's like, if J-Lo can have a boyfriend that's half her age, you know. Okay, am I gonna be banned for this? No, I'm not. I'm just speaking my truth. We're all over 18 here, okay? Stray kids included. It's like, I think they're the cutest, but if you know anything about Venom and that movement they do when it comes to that certain part of the song, you know what I mean. So, I was up to 3 in the morning watching reaction videos. That same day, I'm on the couch again. I was like, you know what? I'm still not feeling 100%, and we're gonna continue. And is that my neighbor there? Is that my neighbor there? Damn it, it was you, me. He just looked, you know when you meet someone you know in the car, it's like, I'm waving, he's like, oh, anywho. So, 3 a.m., a few, maybe like 4 hours of sleep, get up, you know, laundry, feeding my baby girl, dropping off to daycare, come back home, vacuuming the floor, you know, because it's like, we don't want a messy house. Our surroundings affect how we feel internally. So, I'm on the couch, you know, and then it's like, I'm possessed. Pressing the remote, Stray Kids. Lying there under my blanket, and I kid you not, and remember guys, I'm a baby stay, I got sucked into something that's called SKZ CODE, and I watched, it wasn't in any order unfortunately, but the SKZ CODE when they were in Australia. So I watched when they were, please don't watch this if you haven't seen what I'm talking about yet, but these videos were uploaded maybe 5 or 7 months ago when they were in Australia. Can't believe time goes so quickly, right? And they're on a beautiful yacht. They're on a beautiful yacht, hanging out. The yacht's going under the harbor bridge. Chris, Felix, and Hyunjin jump into the ocean. And if you know anything about Australia, okay, let's be grown-ups here. The majority of people have a fear of sharks, especially great white sharks. I grew up in Australia, and when you think of the ocean, you have to respect the animals in the ocean. We're not supposed to be in there. I've been in the ocean many times. I'm a dive master, so I'm a certified scuba dive master. So I respect the ocean. Anywho, what I'm saying is that there's that fear that it could be a shark in the water, yes, but you percent on a ratio, you have more of a chance being hit by a car. Horrible to say while I'm driving, but that's just how it is. But I kid you not, when I saw them jump into the water, that's the first thing that came into my mind. I hope someone's watching out for fins, you know? So I watched that, and I'm thinking like this, you know, I don't know how long they were in Sydney, but they stayed together. They must have rented like an Airbnb, a lovely house with ocean views. And I'm like, how crazy are the stays? You know, it's like, isn't one like the stays going to know where they're living? It's like, I don't know how your mind works, but my mind works like, I question a lot of things, because I've seen some footage on YouTube shorts, like when fans are following them at the airport, they're already waiting by the airport knowing that they're going to be there, the kids, and all that. So I'm like, how secretive are the Stray Kids? Like, how much can they hide from their fans? And it's like, go off fans. But it's not just the fans, it's the paparazzis. It's like, how followed are they, you know, where they stayed at this apartment. So my mind's thinking like that, because I didn't see any footage of, you know, fans standing and filming them when they're playing volleyball at the beach, or when Changbin is walking around by his lonesome looking at artwork, which was lovely, which was a vibe. Oh, and when Hyunjin was food shopping by himself and he forgot to buy fish sauce, I believe it was. It's like, where are the paparazzis and where are the fans? Because in my mind, they are global superstars. They are like, you know, cameras flashing on them all the time in my mind. What was I going to say? So that was lovely. So I was watching SKZ CODE, watching Australia, and I remember a scene there where Chris didn't want to jump into the ocean, and they're like, why aren't you putting your head down? And it's like, oh, it's because of his makeup. And it's like, you do you, boo, you know? We are comfortable in different things, you know, and how we feel and all that. So I felt him there, you know. I can jump into the ocean, you know, but if preferably I'd like to keep my drawn on eyebrows on, you know? You get what I mean? So I felt him there. Hyunjin was such a vibe. He was such a vibe. Diving in. And I am half Filipino, and when it comes to swimming with clothes on, hello, you know, it's 50 here. They're doing roadworks here. Sorry. Anywho, blah, 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 blah. It's like, in even the Philippines, people swim with clothes on. You know, not many people swim in just bikinis, you know, so having the t-shirts on, I know that. Anywho, so SKZ CODE. After that, like, I mean, it's not in any order. Fast forward to dinner time. I'm listening to them. I have it on my phone. I'm frying something on the stove, and it was SKZ CODE, and I think they're in Italy. And I'm surprised that the boys drive around themselves. I'm like, I love that they do that, you know, that they drive. And if you know anything about driving, you know, when you're not used to driving somewhere, it can be a bit stressful. It could be like me driving into the city and they change the roads all the time and have roadworks and blah, blah, blah. So it can be a bit stressful. So, you know, plus points to the boys driving around in a foreign country themselves. And I don't know if they did that in Australia also, but anyway, what I saw on the footage, I'm sorry, this is a long video. It's just how it is. And they're in Italy, and they end up staying at like this very, very beautiful, culture-rich apartment or villa or something with a view of a river, and it's just got so much character, and it was such a vibe. And yeah, and they go out to go order pizza, and while they're waiting on their pizzas, they're eating ice cream. But I need to ask you guys, was the pizza dudes being mean? Because they blur out their faces, and while Ian and Chris are at the counter, the pizza guy asked my friend behind me, my co-worker, wants to know if you are this boy band, and the pizza guy shows his phone, and he was probably asking if they're BTS or 17, and I don't know anything about these boy bands. It's just that, you know, I see them being referred sometimes on my YouTube feed and Instagram feed. So it's like when it comes to K-pop boy bands, Stray Kids is the most I know of, and I don't know that much about them still. And then Chris is like, no, we're these guys. So Chris shows that we're these guys. And then Ian's in the background, and on my subtitles, because I have it on English, because I speak in Korean, you know, Ian says, so mean. I'm going to put on the screen which episode I'm referring to, and I'm going to even put on the screen which scene it was. So please, a stay that is watching this, can you help me out? Were the pizza guys being mean to Stray Kids? So I feel a bit defensive here. So fast forward to the evening, we're winding down. Now I'm on my phone. I don't have the TV anymore, you know, and I was watching on my phone while I was cooking. So on the couch now. Stray Kids exchange love episode. they're pretending. This is a year ago. This is a year ago. It was an episodes where they're pretending they're on a love show. I can put it on the screen also. I'm sorry, because it's like, I don't want to pick up my phone when I'm filming, you know. Sorry, snot. But they're pretending they're on like a love date. So there's a lovely cabin, Christmas vibes everywhere. Everyone's wearing cute little knitted sweaters, and they're all coming in one-on-one and saying what they're looking for, you know. And I remember Felix's scene when he's like, I want someone cozy and warm to spend the colder season with. So cute. And as soon as they get in, it's like Seungmin and Han were bickering that they were their exes. And I watched, I don't know how many episodes it was, maybe it was like one whole episode, I'm sorry, I can't remember, but it's like everyone's in love with Changbin at the end. So they're at a barbecue, and then they're all about to leave this barbecue. This is like the next day, and everyone keeps stealing Changbin. It's so funny. It's so funny. And the way Han flirts, he's a good flirt. He's a good flirt. And Ian is so good at playing the passive little so very entertaining. Very entertaining. I did not like how Seungmin didn't give Felix a chance at all. At all. He was like, I don't like you. And it's like, excuse me? My baby Felix? You insulted me and the whole world right now. And oh, they are so cute in all their own way. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. And poor Chris being left behind at the end there. But you know, very entertaining, very entertaining. So I got sucked into that rabbit hole. And what else? So I got a lot to learn. So, and then after that, I ended up clicking something about a sleepover, and then I clicked in something about Felix was the police officer and needed a right-hand man. And then I had to force myself to go to sleep. So they look good in police uniform. They do. They are so cute. So please, before I end off this Stray Kids video, the most important thing that I need help with is that, were the pizza guys being mean? Were they being mean? You know when you're gonna park at a parking lot? That's not the issue here, but last week, one of these major big ass lampposts fell down. So that's why I'm a bit, you know, a bit more attentive now. I mean, I don't want to park underneath one of those. I mean, okay, I know I'm changing the subject, but this lamp post fell out of nowhere. This was last week. No one ran into it that we knew of, and it wasn't windy, and it was like when there's a lot of traffic. So no car got hit, no one died, no one walked under this lamppost. You know, it's not supposed to happen. And it makes me question, who are putting these lampposts up? The risks, the checking up, you know, every month or every whatever, you know, it's not supposed to happen. And it pisses me off because this is where I live. I've driven here many times with my daughter in the car. So when I heard about this, when my boyfriend's brother's woman told me this, I was like, that pissed me off because, you know, it's not supposed to happen. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, on my channel is not just about Stray Kids, because I want to attract my vibe tribe. I like things of wellness, Sims 4, building my business, learning how to do it all while being a mom, trying to create my happiest life. So if you vibe with that type of things, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. And remember, be you, be your happiest self. And love you, stays. We love the Stray Kids. Bye-bye.